So if I ask you to imagine your dream life right now, it'll probably look something like this, right? Nice vacations, successful businesses, fancy things. But then you probably look like this right now. Or this if you're Asian. The thing is, I don't believe it's laziness that's stopping you, it's fear. Fear that you might fail, fear of starting, fear that you're not doing the right steps. And that fear just traps you in this endless cycle of having big dreams, big steps to get there, getting overwhelmed by those steps, then feeling stuck. So this video will help you connect the gap between feeling stuck and achieving your big dreams. I'll be giving you a step-by-step, literally I even made a checklist and guide for you to print out on exactly what you need to do after this video to take those small steps towards achieving your goals. And the first step is for you to finish watching this 10-minute video, because if you can't even focus for 10 minutes, you cannot expect to manage your day, let alone change your life. And the last tip is advice that changed my life, so stay tuned for that. First, don't write what your plans are. Okay, this might be controversial, but I don't agree with writing down plans or to-do lists when you're feeling overwhelmed or stuck. And why is that? If I gave you this notebook right now and asked you to write every single thing that you need to get done that you haven't started, you'll probably write a massive list, and then afterwards feel guilty that you haven't gotten anything done. And because of that, this list is just going to sit there staring at you, making you feel even worse. And personally, the last thing I would want is to be reminded of everything I haven't done. So every morning, instead of writing a to-do list, I want you to write the answer to this question. If today went well, what would that look like? Act as if your day is already over and you're just reflecting on it. Write it in past tense. For example, it was a hot day, so I took a little longer than usual to get to the library. I sat down, replied some emails, even though I hate emails, and even got some scripting done. I did want to do more work, but I was too tired, so I took a nap instead, felt better, and then ate dinner. Two important things happen when you do this. So first, when you write as if your day has already happened, your anxiety just melts away, because instead of feeling suffocated by every single thing you haven't done, you now know exactly how your day would go or what you need to do to have a good day. It takes away that paralyzing feeling that makes you want to stay in bed. Second thing, when you're forced to live through your day, you actually account for things that you normally wouldn't when you're writing a to-do list. For example, being too tired to continue doing work. Think about it, bestie. We tend to forget how much time existing actually takes. So things like getting ready, cleaning up, breathing, commuting. So we end up overestimating how much time we have, and at the end of the day, when we don't get everything checked off, we feel like a failure. And because I know you so well, in the free printable that I made for you, there is a little section where you can write down what you want to get done after this video. Because I know if I told you to get a notebook right now and get started, you won't actually get up. Tell me that I'm wrong in the comments. So I'm doing the heavy lifting for you. Just download the printable and fill it in now. Next, how to organize your life easily. So now you know what to do when you're feeling overwhelmed, and when you're ready, let's start tackling organization. Because I'm insane, I actually made a whole Notion template for you to download and use straight away. This template has everything that you need to get your life together, made with my own blood, sweat, and tears after asking you on Instagram all the essentials you need in a planner. If you don't like this video and subscribe, I'll be really sad. I'll tell you how to use this template in a little bit, but the reason why I chose Notion is because it's fully customizable and it's lazy-proof. You can change literally anything that you see on the screen and make it your own aesthetic. Lazy-proof because there's an app, so you don't even need to get out of bed to organize, and you don't need to carry around a planner if you don't have that habit. For any Notion template that you want to use, click the duplicate icon on the top right. Make sure small text and full width are turned on too. So the first thing that you do is change this to your name because it's yours now, and feel free to delete this after reading. Scroll down and you'll see a date and calendar on your left and shortcuts on your right. In the middle, you can write your top priorities for the day, a section to insert your schedule, a place for you to list your tasks for the week, and you can listen to Spotify while doing so. The main calendar is at the bottom of the page, and in my in-depth Notion tutorial that I'll be posting in a few days, I'll be teaching you how to link Google Calendar as well. So here's the best part. I've actually done the heavy lifting for you and created these pages. So a page if you're a student, including lecture and note trackers. If you're a reader like me, you'll love this. A place to track your habits, track your internships or job hunt, track your finances, your goals for the year. Really, this template is all the basics that you need to get your life together in 2025. And in a few days, in my in-depth Notion tutorial that I'll be posting, I'll be teaching you how to use and fully customize your template to make it your own. So turn on the notification bell and set it to all so that you don't miss it. The link to download this template will be in the description box below. I really hope you like it. Next, how to cut all the useless tasks out of your life. Let's be real, no one actually likes hard work. We just sometimes have no choice. So this is where the Stephen Covey Matrix comes in, and it'll help you prioritize the tasks in your life so that you can cut out all the useless ones. So after dumping out every single thing you need to do, you now follow it up by using this table. The first quadrant are for all your urgent and important tasks. For example, exams, deadlines, or things that are last minute. Anything that is in this square, you do now, immediately. Let's go down to quadrant 3. So here are all your urgent but unimportant tasks. You see, when you're stressed, everything feels important. But honestly, a lot of your tasks in your to-do list just seem important because they're urgent. For example, finishing up your lecture notes, a coworker asking for help with something, notifications popping up about flash sales that you feel like you have to check out now. Everything in this square you should give to someone else or say no. So for your notes, you can ask your friend to help out or buy your notes online, and for your coworker, you can just tell them no or to wait a later time. Quadrant 2 are for activities that are important but not urgent. So things like self-care, planning, maintaining relationships, or revising before exam season. Fun fact, your aim is to make sure that most of your tasks are in quadrant 2. If you want to know why, I've actually made a whole video on how you can use this matrix to avoid burnout in the long term, which you can check out here. Moving on to quadrant 4, here are for your tasks that are not urgent or important. So your TikTok, Instagram, and ironically YouTube time. Spend as little time here as possible. And this template will be included in the free printable. Next, an advertisement might play in the next few seconds, so if you would like to support this channel, please do not skip the ad. Thank you. Next, don't finish your tasks. If you're ambitious but lazy, here's a hack to get things done. Your goal shouldn't be to finish a task. You should focus on just starting. Why? Because of something called the Zeigarnik effect. It's this fascinating phenomenon where our brain will just fixate on things that are unfinished. Think about how when you start to watch a Netflix episode, you just have to finish it before you move on to other things. Or when you open your book and you just have to finish one chapter before putting it down. When you start something, even just a little bit, your brain creates this mental tension that keeps nudging you to finish it. So when you sit down and want to be productive, keep in mind that your goal isn't to finish your essay draft, but to write that first sentence. Because even if you don't write anything after that first sentence, you'll now have this unfinished essay in the back of your head forever until you do it. So when you're feeling lazy, don't pressure yourself to finish the whole task. Just start small. Write one idea, one paragraph, or draft one slide. Your brain will naturally push you to finish, and before you know it, you've done it. Next, suck at something. Let me ask you, bestie, is there anything in your life that you do right now that you suck at, and that you genuinely don't mind that you're bad at it? Here's what a lot of people don't know. Not having anything in your life that you're bad at can actually make you lazy. When you avoid anything that you're bad at, you'll start to nurture that toxic perfectionist mindset. And you know you have this problem if you constantly think this to yourself. If I can't be great at this, why even bother? Comment down below if you always think this. And that mindset actually leaks onto other areas of your life where now you don't even want to start anything because you're so scared you're not good at it. That's why you need a hobby that you're bad at or that you can have fun with. To my perfectionists watching, please pick something where you don't have to win, achieve, or improve. Maybe it's pole dancing but make it unsexy, baking cookies that may end up burnt, or building Lego and accepting that there will always be 9 pieces left over where I don't know where they go. Every time. The point is to just do it. No measurements, no pressure, no achievements. In the printable, I have included a bunch of hobbies that you can try, so pick one or be inspired. So find something you can be bad at and enjoy being bad at it. It'll free you from that perfectionist mindset that stops you from starting things that actually matter. Now, here's the mindset shift that changed my life. How you can guarantee your success. Figuring this out at 14 years old helped me go from average grades to academic of the year in my school. And at 18 years old, it helped me grow from 0 subscribers to 1 million. Stop asking yourself, what should I do? And start asking yourself, what would they do? You might be thinking, who's they? They is everyone who is living your dream right now. So if your goal is to get your dream body, then they are the athletes and gym goers that never skip a workout no matter how tired they feel. If your goal is to graduate top of the class, then they are the straight A students who study even when it's late at night. If you want to build your dream business, then they are the entrepreneurs that find solutions to every problem no matter how many they are. Here's the thing, these people are not some unattainable fantasy. They are just you, but with better habits and more focus. I was once a YouTuber with no subscribers and no camera, but every time I picked my phone up to film, I would ask myself, what would a successful content creator do in my position? As in, how would a successful content creator script this video? How would they film this video? And over time, because I was doing all the actions and habits of a successful content creator, I became one. Ta-da! It's not anything shocking or unexpected because if you do what they do, you'll achieve the same things or close to it. If I handed you a recipe and you followed every step, you'll get the same dish. So I want you to download the printable and write your current average day. Then have a think about what your dream self is like, or maybe an idol or a mentor that is currently living your dream. Then write what a day in their life would be like. Then fill in this table that I've prepared for you where you can write down your tasks, how they would do it, and what your action plan is. In the Notion template, I've also added a habit tracker so you can track your progress there. So stop wondering to yourself, what should I do now? And start asking yourself, what would they do in this situation? If you've made it this far, comment your top goal that you want to achieve in 2025 to manifest it happening. If you enjoyed the templates and this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell and set it to all so that you don't miss another video. Thank you for 1,333,000 subscribers. I forgot. Follow me on my Instagram so you can hear me yep, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, bestie!